I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of Alan Wake here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel. In preparation for the upcoming sequel, I have decided to cover this beautiful and amazing game, which far back in the year 2010 got me hooked on YouTube as I started to actually watch with this game channels like the Rad Brad and others who were already doing YouTube playthroughs, and this was somehow something that got me really into gaming even more. And when I was able to experience the game for the first time, I just fell in love with it. So we're playing the game on the Nightmare difficulty because I tried to get the remaster.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
But when I tried to get the game on the Epic Store game, it was just overall super buggy and glitchy, and so I decided to refund it. So I'm hoping that the Alan Wake 2 experience is going to be totally different, and so I'm playing the 2010 version from Steam.
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
So, on the previous episode, we were at the Hartman's clinic.
Find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
And now I need to make it to the
Barry,
farm.
just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Now, the thing is, on the farm, there's gonna be that sequence where we're gonna be on a musical stage and everything, and there's gonna be music playing. I have no idea if it's gonna be licensed, so chances are I might have to mute it. I don't know. Because even when I played through Control, I had this one sequence where they used a licensed music, and yeah, I had to mute it, so that was just unfortunate. And it was a really great song. The problem now is that Alan is completely out of a flashlight and anything. And so, I really wanted to try and get inside here and dodge all the objects. There's a manuscript page, but I need to kind of recover my HP because in Nightmare difficulty, you can lose health just by something looking at you, honestly. I have...
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I think that's the page. It's hard to tell. So that's one manuscript page. There's still possessed objects. Okay, that was just unfortunate. And I got like seriously badly injured in that. So because I have zero flashlight, zero weapons, zero ammo, zero nothing, I am really in a desperate situation here. Considering the fact that I'm also playing this on Nightmare difficulty. That alone is a serious problem. Of course, I ran into it like a total knucklehead. Problem here is that I cannot really turn the light. So I have to hope that all these objects get like thrown in here. Okay, now I have no idea how to get honestly that minecart in front of that light. And try to turn it back on. Of course. Of course. So now I have to redo that whole sequence. Of course. Of course. The problem is the darkness is chasing more after me than after Barry. Because I'm the one who has the power to write the story. Let's see, I'll try to trigger as many of these objects as I can in order to get them in front of the light. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, right? Wait, does this mean, oh my god, I have to go pick up the damn manuscript page again? Fortunately, none of these objects are possessed, despite the fact that we're in the pitch darkness of the damn tunnel here of some sort of mine shaft. But it seems like one touch from that mining cart and I'm toast. Problem is, it's blocking my way so effectively now. I have literally zero way to bypass it. So I have to wait for that to happen, take a little damage. In order to clear it out. So those things are still weirdly active over there. The two barrels over here. There's something beneath me. I don't know if this is the solution to my problem, but it's the only source of light. Try to hide over here. Barrel did blow up. Problem is the direction of this light. Does not provide a great cover for me in the greater sense here. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have no clue how the hell to dodge that. Okay, but it fell off the cliff, so I think I'm safe for a while. But one thing touches me now. Ah, crap. Did it just make like a big-ass circle? That's not good. You need to find a way down. Problem is there's just too many possessed objects. So where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm a little bit lost here right now. There's still a possessed barrel on top of this bridge. Okay, that thing cannot be thrown up the hill. maybe it can, and I was totally wrong. Trying to take cover. It's kind of difficult to avoid some of these objects. It's because they're so freaking massive. The inanimate objects I can deal with.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
I definitely saw some sort of power or something in here. There's a manuscript page too.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Okay, here goes the generator. And let's turn the pole. Whoa, the light is a little wonky.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying as hell. I'll have to somehow make it. Without a single grenade or anything. So overall, what we're doing here is just trying to escape. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to start off this generator. There goes another one. Crap, where the hell did you crawl out of? Whew. That was close. Seriously close. Really don't like not having a weapon.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
So that's the stage over there where the flashlight is pointed. I really hope that YouTube is not gonna be total weirdly trying to boycott everything about this and is gonna actually allow me to showcase the song and stuff like that. But if it's not gonna work, then oh well. I already got into trouble because of my own stupidity with South Park because I made an inappropriate thumbnail.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Okay, so there's some sort of cabin. I did not even notice that. Right now, all I have are freaking batteries. Okay, this blank just remains like that. Is that Thomas Zane?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Yeah, so we have to make sure that won't happen. And yeah, bear traps. Bear traps are gonna be a problem. They don't pop up too frequently, but when they are here, that means that the hunters are gonna be present as well. And if you get caught in one of these things, that's a big problem, because that's when the dark possessed people show up and you run into even more trouble.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Seems like they might have helped Thomas Zane. Let's get some light, and there's a shotgun. Can you pick it up?
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
I'm kind of shocked at all these generators, which are powered by, I'm guessing, diesel or something. Like, these things need to be refueled. They wouldn't just run. Careful, easy does it. Crap. Takes 2 shots. Careful, Alan. It gets really foggy and blurry. When I played the HD remaster, at least towards the section of the game, which I was like, okay, F this. Come on. I did go into like the shadowy section.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
But I can tell you right now, it wasn't so like blurred out.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
The front door was locked.
I had to pick up the flare.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Go for some booze.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive.
Man, that squeaking noise is making chills run up my spine.
It wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
So that's why Zane is the one who keeps dropping the manuscript pages, because we write it so. Go away. Down, boy.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Danny's a big guy. Still cannot go? Wow, seriously, you won't let me go through there? Where's the stupid...
I could climb out through the broken window.
Now I can do that? You gotta be kidding me. No, I cannot.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Hartman did not really have much luck.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
What the hell does that mean? That dude is your agent. He's been your agent despite the fact that you haven't written a single page in, what, like 6 freaking years? That's some loyalty stuff. That's more than just that. He is your friend, man. You should cherish people like that, because finding people to whom you can trust and work with, that's one of the most difficult things ever. Flashbangs. Nothing up here. I want to check the fire watchtower. Almost makes me want to switch the car, if I'm being honest with you. Just because it has those floodlights. Might be easier to kill anything that would show up. Man, a serious storm is brewing. Let's see, maybe there's a manuscript page somewhere in here, huh? You never know. Exploration is always rewarded in all these games. Just hunting rifle. I don't know which one is better.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm.
Sounds like they're looking to help out Alice. I think there's some heavy machinery blocking my way. Of course. I'm more afraid about that guy. I want to make sure he won't throw the stupid axe at me. I don't know if he's one of those bigger guys. The reason why I switched to the sniper or to the hunting rifle, sorry, is due to the fact that it has larger magazine and therefore you're going to be able to dish out more damage before you are forced to reload. Don't get me wrong, the revolver will take you places, but yeah, so far we had only once the pump action shotgun and that thing was absolutely kick-ass, but we would lose it nonetheless. I have to be also careful while taking the snapshots because for some reason the capture card likes to cause the split screen issue when I do so. I don't know, I guess it's somehow bound to Steam because Epic Store Game does not really allow you to take in-game snapshots and store it into some sort of library of yours. And so it is what it is. I guess I might have to get out. Not really optimistic about it, but I'll do it. Though that heavy machine seems quite suspicious. It might be just what the Dark Presence needs. Of course. No way. I definitely saw one more. Okay, hold on. Don't touch it. Alan, don't touch it. Okay, so that did the trick. The tree has collapsed, so I have to go down into the field. And when in Rome, since the fog is not yet activated, that means that the enemy should not be spawning in. There's a manuscript page far out there. I don't think I've ever picked it up, so let's go pick it up. I've seen that someone lately published on the Steam community page that they have 100% completion of the game. Congratulations.
Hartman had never felt as anxious as during the week after Maud had managed to lose the Wakes. Their car stood by the path that had once led to Diver's Isle. Hartman thought about Thomas Aine's cabin in the depths. It was only a matter of time before Wake started writing. They had to be found, and fast. The moment he heard on the police radio that Sheriff Breaker had picked up Wake, he was already in his car driving toward town.
That explains why we found him at the sheriff's station and why he got his nose broken. Okay. Seems like we have plenty of those, but that flashbang I'll definitely appreciate. gonna rush. If these bigger guys take a few more rounds of the rifle ammo, it's still worth to get rid of them. They have a freaking dragon on the stage. Fireworks and everything.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Monson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
There's even freaking ammo.
I'll get them working again.
I really hope that that music is not licensed because it's absolutely awesome. Yeah, this is actually a really good song. Crap. Don't want them to get too close to Barry.
There! Back in the game! Yes!
That's a lot of guys.
Oh! Did I do this?
I want to pick up this heavy-ass flashlight. Nice. Oops. Barry, I think you overdid it, but you can definitely find a new career.
That was awesome!
Yeah, I
Great
totally
Falls,
agree.
rock and roll capital of America.
I really hope that that music is not licensed. That would just piss me off. This is the biggest flashlight you can get in the entire
Al,
game.
This way to the farm.
This is one of my favorite moments of the game, to be honest. This is such a out of moment thing. Holy crap, is that a manuscript page? I have never noticed that.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think writers were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
And all these scarecrows. Potential for a brand new enemy. Because these are inanimate objects, however, I'm not sure how it would work. There's a switch.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Don't be sarcastic with him. He's doing an amazing job. Without his help, a lot of those possessed would actually get to us.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Let's head in.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams
Night
in its soft
Springs.
embrace,
Man,
somewhere between
brings back
fantasy
memories.
and oblivion.
Hey, remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams have a
first
way of
real
forcing
writing job, what
themselves
got you
into waking
started?
life.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs.
We have to watch it.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming.
Lots of heavy machinery.
Isn't this my dream? Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just a...
I'll take the hunting rifle ammo, but I do have the shotgun equipped.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this. Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there. I don't know what that means. It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
That was just weird as hell. Manuscript.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake.
Jesus.
The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Really hope that Knucklehead did not cut out his
Viking boat
own
looked
eye.
imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Such a shame. Having to damage such a beautiful thing. The old gods of Asgard, Ragnarok Tour. Okay, Seattle, Washington, California, New York. They actually had a pretty damn good run. Well. The fudge? The hell did you come from? These knuckleheads weren't here before. Where the hell do they keep coming from? Where's Barry? He already left the barn, of course. The hell was that?
I think we can make it through here, Al.
No idea who's this possessed numbskull. I have to be careful around these cables. Because they can actually injure Alan. I don't think these barrels would explode. Did he touch them? I think he might have touched them. I don't know if they're taking electricity as light. Beer cans. For that sweet achievement. Let them follow. You never know. Might do something stupid and touch the wire. It's just most unfortunate. To be careful here. Careful, easy does it. Easy fellas. I'm not dying and replaying this. Alan is gonna push on. I'm telling you that right now. I was really hoping that those stupid wires would be able to do a bit more damage, but unfortunately that did not turn out the way I wanted it to. There's Barry. How the hell did you get there so fast? What is this man's superpower? Probably sneaking through all the danger without being seen.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Don't drink it, man.
Be careful, Al!
Thank you for being worried for me. Seriously, he's such a great guy. I really hope he's gonna be in the sequel. You don't find loyalty like this. Lot. Kind of missed. But that would have been one destructive shot if he would have landed it.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Batteries recharging. I hear some rumbling, mumbling. There's another one of those large flashlights.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
And they already fixed up the radio station? I mean, that dude fired a couple of rounds through the office. I really hope that that video or that music is not licensed and I will be able to feature it. It's such an awesome song.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
That's a scary-looking chainsaw. And this machine is gonna probably chase after me because... why the hell not? Right? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's now too damn far. Drop a flare because I definitely see other enemies. really see where the hell I'm aiming. Let's reload the gun. I feel like you're a little bit stuck here. I swear to God, like, this farm has to have a population of 100 guys or something if they keep showing up from every corner. How many people would have to disappear in order for this many enemies to be there is just absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing, not a manuscript page, nothing. So disappointed. So disappointed. Where the hell is Barry? I have to go open up something for him. Let's at least pick up the batteries. Where is Barry? Is he still at the moonshine? I hope he did not drink it. If it's from unfiltered Cauldron Lake water, that dude is gonna be tripping some serious balls. Wallachia. No, I'm joking. Valhalla. Unfortunately, I don't know how the hell to... Okay, so open the silo door for Barry. Maybe I have to go through that hut. I did not really see any way through it. Yeah, that's why. Because I'm blind as a bat. I actually am. I do wear glasses, otherwise I'd be absolutely boned. I would not be able to see jack squat. So here I'll hold on to the shotgun, because this place is kind of epileptic with that steady source of light.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Now I only agree.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Well, let's see if we will be able to get to Wallachia.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, that's a little worrying. Old gods know the truth. Man, this crap would actually cost a lot of money.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Question is, where would they keep it?
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Wow, a drum set in the living room. More fireworks, because kitchen, their fridge is kind of busted, so is their oven. I guess they don't cook, which is why they would go to the diner. They have actually gold record. What is that, like 100,000 million sold copies?
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Killer
I don't
guitar.
think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Nope.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Kidding? Those guys sound awesome.
Okay, seriously, they have fuse box in the bedroom on the upper floor? Lady of the Light.
Music?
Of course.
I could swear this sounds a little bit like Ozzy Osbourne. I cannot shake that feeling.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
The lady who keeps track of things.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
This is that unrefined water. I'm not sure if Alan should be drinking that at all.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
He's sleeping with his eyes open? So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it off over here.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
So, we have dealt with the Anderson farm. I really hope that I'll be able to feature that moment on the stage with the music. It was awesome. And maybe I'll just even say screw it and do it even if the video
of my past self to find out
would be flagged. I'll see. But thank you all for watching and for the continued support this year with the channel. And hopefully I'll see you all in the comments or at the next one. Thank you all and see you soon at the next one. Bye-bye.